How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another useless review. This is going to be my quick review of the CG GX9, which is a hand grip designed for the Panasonic GX9 and GX85, and it's made by Vello. I found it on sale on bnh.com for $29.95, which I thought was a great price. So I decided to pick one up, and I have to say that I really like it. And so this is a small hand grip designed for the Panasonic GX9 or GX85. I have the GX85 right here. They're two separate cameras, but I think they share the same body. The GX85 is a very affordable yet powerful and feature-rich micro four thirds camera. It's really small, really portable, and just shoots really fantastic images. But there's one big setback on the camera design for me, and that is actually the hand grip here, which, if you can tell, is very shallow. I mean, there's almost nothing to it. So holding the camera for an extended period of time is actually rather uncomfortable. The first solution I found to kind of help this was this little thumb grip here, which is a little piece of wood that kind of sticks out right here for your thumb to hook onto, and you put it into your hot shoe mount. The problem is, even though it does make the camera a little bit more comfortable to hold, it still feels pretty uncomfortable for extended periods of time. And also, if you're not careful, because this goes into the hot shoe, if you screw it in too tight, you'll actually damage the hot shoe, which is exactly what I did. And so now I no longer have a working hot shoe on this camera, which is a bummer. And so I did always want to find a different solution and a different way to extend the grip here. Panasonic actually does make an official hand grip for the GX9 and the GX85. However, that hand grip is significantly more expensive than this one, and I actually paid a little bit under $400 for this camera, brand new, so I didn't want to drop like $60 or $70 on an additional hand grip for it, so I kind of always held off on buying a hand grip for it. But when I found this one on sale, I jumped on the opportunity and I went and picked one up. And so just in the box, you just get this hand grip right here. Really simple. You just take it onto the thread mount here. There's a little screw on the bottom, and you just screw that bad boy right in. I really like how it includes, it does have this little mount where you can use the coin, but it also does have this little ring so you can just kind of screw it in by hand. And when you get it on there, it's nice and secure, it fits perfectly, and it doesn't add a significant amount of grip, but it adds just enough to where the camera is significantly more comfortable to hold. Also makes it just a little bit longer on the bottom here, so if you have bigger hands, I don't have very big hands, but if you have bigger hands, it just adds a little bit more length on the bottom there, making it that much more comfortable to hold, and does a much better job than this little thumb grip right here. So it really does a job, and for the price, it's not super cheap, but you know, 30 bucks, not bad for a piece of photography equipment, and it makes the camera functionality and usability much better. So there's a couple other things about this that I really like that adds functionality to the camera itself. Another thing I don't really like about the GX85 is that the thread mount on the bottom is a little bit too close to the front where the lens mount is. So depending on the type of quick release plate you use, sometimes if you put the quick release plate on there, it would actually touch on the lens itself, and I always hated that, and that always bothered me. But now that when you put the hand grip on there, it does give you another thread mount to attach quick release plates, but it's a little further to the back here, further to where the screen is, so when you put it on there, it won't actually touch the lens itself or hinder the screen, which is really fantastic. And another really nice thing about this bad boy is that it actually functions as its own quick release plate, and it's Arca-Swiss compatible. So you don't actually have to even put a quick release plate on here. If you have a tripod with the Arca-Swiss compatible head, you can just plop this directly onto the tripod head and screw it in, and it functions as its own independent quick release plate, which is an awesome feature. It also has this big cutout here so that you can have access to the battery and SD card slot. So really fantastic little piece of camera equipment, very affordable, adds a lot of functionality to a great camera, which its biggest setback was the grip. So if you can find this CG GX9 hand grip on sale and you are an owner of a GX9 or a GX85, I would highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.